Welcome back to the Slasher Siblings Podcast. I'm your co-host, Cicilys.
I'm your host, Hayden.
And today we're talking about Rob Zombie's Halloween. My personal favorite. I love all the Halloween movies, but this is definitely one of my favorites. Came out in 2007. Rated R. An hour and 49 minutes.
They got a 6.3 out of 10. I forgot to write that down.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all it got?
Yeah.
Interesting. After being committed for 15 years, Michael Myers, now a grown man, and still very dangerous, escapes from the mental institution and immediately returns to Haddonfield to find his baby sister, Laurie.
Correction, 6 out of 10.
Oh, it's even lower!
Yeah.
The fuck?
It was a shame because I actually did like it.
Did you like it? This
Yeah.
was your first time watching it, right?
Go ahead and read the question.
In the movie 28 Days Later, what was the name of the virus that turned most people into flesh-hungry zombies? Answer, the Rage.
Good movie. We'll have to do that one eventually, too.
Yeah,
It's a
I've
real
never
good
seen
movie.
that.
It's a real good movie. So, yes, this is the first time I've seen this movie. And, my initial thought was that I actually liked it. Going into it, I didn't really expect too much because it was, 6 out of 10. Not a lot of people talked about the movie,
You
so
didn't
on
just
and so
trust
forth.
my word? Wow.
Anyway, a lot of people said that this wasn't their favorite, but, this actually might be better than most of the movies. Not the first one. The first one, the original, way better.
It's the best.
It's the best one.
This
it
will
was
probably
definitely
be my second favorite one.
It's definitely better than, most of the other ones that I've seen.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, let's just get into it.
Okay.
Before we actually get into the movie itself, I do have to say that Michael's mom looked exactly like Jamie Lee Curtis when she was young. They looked almost identical.
She was very pretty. I don't know the actress's name, do you?
Cheryl Moon Zombie.
Okay. Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But, yes, she looked just like how Jamie Lee Curtis looked in the very first movie.
It was a good,
That was a crazy coincidence there. That's wild.
Was pretty cool.
Okay, so now we'll start.
Okay.
So there was a very interesting opening on a tough family. And,
yeah, it's kind of hard to watch that.
And I'm talking about the fact that the stepdad was a dick.
And
he was out of work, and he was a creep, saying his girlfriend, whatever, maybe wife's daughter has a nice butt.
Gross. Disgusting.
Weird. That's fucking creepy.
Get out of here. That's my least favorite part of this whole movie.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, that was an interesting take on the family there, because you don't really see much of the family in the originals, really.
Yeah, it's more of like a deep dive into his childhood and why he is the way he is. Not excusing the serial killer.
No,
but they're kind of like, hey, this has been going on since he was just a little guy.
I didn't write it down, but kind of an interesting fact was that Rob Zombie actually wanted to do 2 movies, one based solely on his childhood to show why he became a serial killer, and then the second movie was going to be him killing and chasing Laurie.
But
and
he just did it as one.
They didn't like that idea.
Lame. I thought that'd be cool.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
But they didn't like it, so he just did half and half. Anyway. Then there's the kids fighting in the bathroom, which kind of adds to, he's being bullied, so it, adds to the understanding of why he's a serial killer. But it's also, these are the main contributing factors why he's so messed up. Stepdad and bullies. Seems like most people who kill other people end up
bullies.
I mean, honestly, that happens way too much, really. But then, shortly after the bathroom incident, Dr. Loomis ended up wanting to help Michael and the family. And it's kind of nice to see that someone's caring.
Yeah.
Not that it did much. You know,
but at least there's
at least there was somebody that was wanting to help.
Yeah.
And it's not just the mom by herself trying to fix him and stuff. But the most deserving part of this movie was when he beats and kills the bully.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's fair.
Who is that actor? That's from Spy Kids?
No, it's a different.
It looks like him.
It looks like
him,
yeah. But it's
not. I always thought that was him. Maybe not.
No, he would have been older at this point, I'm pretty sure. Okay, another correction. It was the kid from Spy Kids. I was thinking of somebody else, but anyway,
I was correct. Thank you.
That was the kid from Spy Kids. I thought he would have been like older too. Like I don't know. He was He was young in the movie.
He's married to Meghan Trainor now.
Yes, he is. And he has kids with her.
2 kids.
And that was the most deserving part of the movie. The only justified, there were 2 justified kills in the movie. It was the bully and the stepdad.
Yeah.
I understood those ones. Valid. But then the next the next scene, we kind of see that like each member of the family has their own problems. We already saw that the stepdad's a dickhead.
Yep, destroying the whole vibe for the whole house.
The sister is really mean to Michael. Then, the mother is a stripper. So
not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that specifically, but that probably doesn't exactly help with...
probably doesn't help the situation.
Yeah,
because he gets bullied about it in school.
Yeah. And, the only person that has nothing wrong with them is the baby. And I don't know if the baby has... Did they say the baby's name before she became Laurie?
No.
I didn't think so.
Because if, the first time you watch this, you're like, who the fuck is that baby? And why... I don't want to spoil anything. The only one he, didn't kill was the baby.
Yeah.
So.
Who ended up becoming Laurie. And, then he kills Ronnie, then the sister's boyfriend, and then the sister. So he ties the boyfriend, or tapes Ronnie to the chair and just slices his throat. This is another justified killing in the movie.
Valid.
But the boyfriend I didn't get. I don't know why he killed the boyfriend.
He was just there.
Yeah,
yep.
That seems about right. And then he killed the sister, which I get. She was kind of mean to him, but did she actually deserve to die?
I mean, probably not, but
no, I don't think
she
so.
did anyway.
Yep.
So.
Oh well, they're dead. He murdered the whole family except the baby and the mom.
Yep.
The only 2 people in the family that were nice to him.
Yeah.
And then we never hear about the bully again for the rest of the movie. Did they never find the body, or... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway. But then we get a glimpse inside the asylum. He's, not taking it too well. And, he seems happy at first, but then later, he's like...
Are we at the point where he's an adult?
No.
Okay.
He's still a kid.
Okay.
And Mom visits
Mom
him every week.
Him.
And, he screams at Loomis, and he doesn't want to be there, which I get. You don't want to be there, but you killed your whole family.
Yeah, you gotta pay those consequences, right. I guess.
They can't just let you out to do it again, you know what I mean? But then the mom is leaving, decides to leave because it doesn't seem like she's getting through to him at all, brings him a picture of him and the baby, doesn't seem to really care. And he seems to be getting worse as he's in the asylum. Every day that passes, he seems worse and worse. And he kills the nurse. Just seems like it was out of convenience or something.
Yeah.
I don't really think the nurse did anything specifically, but she was there. But then after this, the mom kills herself. She can't do it anymore. She misses her kid the way he used to be. He'll never be that again. He'll always be like the murderer. And he's going to grow up to be, seriously messed up.
Yeah.
But after that moment, he never spoke again. For the next 15 years, he never spoke. So, the orderly, Danny Trejo, the orderly, he actually cares about Michael.
Yeah, he was one of the only other people that were
nice to him besides mom and baby. And baby was nice because it's baby.
Baby's a baby.
Yeah. So, the orderly cares about Michael, which is really nice to see that not everybody's against him in the movie, There's somebody that's on his side. But this is also the moment 15 years later or whatever, and Loomis retires, or at least stops coming to see Michael, which apparently upsets him a lot.
Yeah.
But in that same scene was that they were bringing Michael out of the room, and you remember Axel from Walking Dead, the prisoner?
Not really.
He was one of the prisoners, not the tall black one, the short, country guy. He had, the hick accent.
I cannot remember.
Anyway, that was him.
Okay.
The other orderly that was touching the mask.
Oh, okay.
And the orderly that's been there for a long time understands that Michael doesn't like you to touch his stuff. Masks and stuff. And he's like, don't touch that. He doesn't like that. Blah, blah, blah. But then the cops are coming to transfer him to somewhere else because, Loomis is done with trying to fix him and not getting anywhere. Or he retired. I'm not 100% sure which one.
Yeah.
But Michael kills the cops and also everyone else in the asylum. And he even kills the orderly that was nice to him. I hated that part.
That bummed me out.
Yeah, it really bummed me out.
I was like, why'd you have to kill that guy?
I figured,
that brutal.
Yeah, in that brutal way. I guess he threw the TV at him. It's not necessarily it doesn't necessarily mean he killed him, I guess.
Yeah.
He definitely got hurt really bad.
Yeah.
But we didn't see that he was dead. So we don't know 100%.
Yeah.
But it's a 99% chance he's dead. Anyway, that part bummed me out. I was like, the one guy that cared about you here and you killed him. I was hoping that he wasn't going to kill him, because if he did, that meant that there was zero redeeming Michael.
He's done.
He completely checked out of.
Yeah. He's just
normal.
a cold-blooded killer.
That's right. Then he escapes the asylum, and he meets Joe Grizzly. He kills Joe Grizzly pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
Beating him off the stall walls and stabbing him and stuff, and he just takes his clothes. I thought that was kind of funny. And that was kind of a cool way that he gets his jumpsuit.
Yeah.
He got it from murdering somebody. He was like, oh, I like this.
Okay.
Puts it on.
I'll take that. Looks about my size.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's fucking huge.
Oh, yeah. He's enormous. I have a fear fact about that.
7 fucking feet tall.
I have a fear fact about that for later. Then we see Lori's nice new family, which is good for her.
Yeah.
And it's nice that a baby that had that type of life previously got sent to a good family, a caring and loving family. But then it's at this moment in the movie that Michael finds his signature mask. And I feel like that this one is actually kind of creepier.
Yeah.
Because it's dirty and cracked and old. So
nasty.
I kind of like this mask better than the original mask.
Yeah. It's too clean. The other one's too clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's old and cracking and falling apart.
Yep.
And I really like this mask. And then he's following Lori everywhere. He's looking at her while she's in school and
creeping up on her in the car.
Yeah, and then while she's walking home and all that other stuff. And I kind of like that, the way he did that, because it kind of brought the, the shade or whatever he was called. Was it the shade or the shadow?
What did you said it before, because I said they also call him the boogeyman.
Yeah.
But you said...
The shape.
The shape.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It kind of showed him being like the shape in this movie, but him like lurking in the background everywhere.
It also makes you more self-aware.
Yeah.
Because ever since I've watched these movies, when obviously I walk dogs for a living, so when I'm walking around town, I'm always
checking for Michael Myers.
Yeah. Like, is he here? Is today the day?
Can I finally meet him?
Finally!
So yeah, he's following Laurie, which I thought was a cool aspect of the movie. But then it seemed to be the same situation as before, the way he's killing the family and stuff.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a loop in a way, which was kind of interesting, because he killed, well, not necessarily the family, but like he killed the boyfriend, and then he killed the girl upstairs, and it was kind of like in the same manner that he did it all those years ago, which I thought was really cool and interesting. I mean, them dying wasn't cool. It was just
super cool.
Yeah. And then he's stalking Laurie now. Like, he's actually legitimately following her everywhere and stalking her to find out where she's going so he can take her. Which I thought was another a cool aspect to the shape.
The shape.
But he kills the new parents in a very extremely gruesome way. The mom dies the worst, because you don't see the dad die. You just see the mom, and she he just grabs her and like cracks her in half pretty much.
Yeah, these kills are kind of nasty in this
movie.
But it's expected with
exactly.
Rob Zombie, I guess.
But then there was Laurie's babysitting plan, where her friend was like, you need to tell them you're babysitting, and then I'm going to bring my child over to play, and then me and my boyfriend are going to go fool around, and
right.
You're going to bring the kid back over later. I thought that was a really, 70s, 80s babysitter thing to do.
Like, you're putting in a lot of effort, dude.
I mean, that's what they did, back then. It was just the thing.
My main concern while I'm babysitting is, are we eating, guys?
Yeah, do we have food here?
We ordered a pizza, or what?
And, I just thought it was funny that, they had this whole plan set up, and, which, I mean, it was expected. Yeah. Because it was the time that they did that. And the whole talking her into it was funny, too. She's like, I don't know, I can't really lie. And they were like, oh, come on, just this once or whatever. She's like, I guess.
All right.
I guess just this once. But then Michael shows up and kills the friend and the boyfriend. Again. Again. I guess he kills the boyfriend, but not the friend, Annie. He doesn't kill Annie. We thought he did, but he chases her in an extended naked chase, which that was a fear fact. I didn't write it down. I just forgot what it was, but I guess that girl there, Annie, was in one of the. Was in 3 and 4, I think.
Yeah, with the dark hair.
And they wanted her. Rob Zombie wanted her to be in this movie.
Yeah.
But the producers never called her to be in it, so it was like a rushed audition type thing.
Yeah.
And it was like a strenuous she had to agree to do the extended naked run or whatever in order to actually fit in. Because all the characters were casted, I guess, or something, and the only character that they didn't cast yet was the one that was supposed to run down the hallway naked or whatever. So
and she's like,
all right, I'll do it just so I can be in the movie. Or whatever. It's not like they forced her to do it. She
had a choice.
So, this is the moment that he finally found Lori. Lori came over and found Annie on the floor, and they ran back to the house, and he captures her, which was a pretty, how do I put it, like, creepy part of the movie. He just, like, walked in and took her. He didn't hurt her, hurt anybody, like, he didn't hurt the kids or anything. He just hurt everyone else to lure her into the other house, and then just walked off with her.
Like, why?
Which is creepier than him wanting to kill her, I think.
Oh, yeah. Like, taking her.
Yes, just walking off. And I mean, us as the viewers knew that that was his sister. And that was the baby that he cared about a lot.
She didn't know.
She didn't know that. But Loomis found them, and in the pool. She stabbed him and escaped and fell into the pool. Well, Loomis found him, and he shot Michael to get him to stop trying to hurt her.
Yep.
Which is a good thing Loomis was there. But a little insider fact of my own creation for you. The gun that Loomis buys is Rick Grimes' gun. Just with a pearl grip instead of a wood grip. And I desperately want that gun so badly. But it's $1,400 to buy.
Oh.
And the ammo for it's not cheap either, so.
You don't need to spend that money on a gun.
No, I can't.
You got a baby on the way.
I've been wanting it for years, though.
Maybe when your baby grows up, it'll buy you it for your birthday.
But, yeah, so he takes Lori again for the second time into the house, the house that they grew up in. And she's hiding in the wall, and he is looking for her. Well, she changes spots, and he starts ripping the wall open. I thought was like a really cool, intense aspect of the movie was that he was just like ripping the house apart.
Shows how strong he is.
Yes, that's exactly what I was getting at. It was really cool. But then he attacked Loomis because he said, "No, it's my fault. I failed you," or whatever. So he killed Loomis, which is a definite departure from the first one because Loomis lives past the first one.
Exactly. So it's kind of its own thing.
Yeah. But then kills Michael? Question mark. Because they fell out the window or something.
Yeah.
And then she shoots him in the head.
But then he's gone.
But so like,
did you see the outline of the leaves of his body? It's so funny.
Like, kills Michael? Question mark. And it also adds it. That's the same moment as I said for the original. It's that at that moment that he becomes a supernatural being rather than a human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because how did he just disappear like that? He's supernatural at this point.
He's his own breed.
Exactly. Well, yeah, but like he has to be some sort of like spirit demon type thing. He's not a human. There's no way he took those stabs and bullets in one to the head and still disappeared like that. And how did he disappear like that? So
just got up, shook it off.
Yep. But yeah, that's the end of the movie. And I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. And I actually liked it better than anything but the first one that I've seen so far.
I'm going to be honest, I did not rewatch it for this because I didn't have to. That's just one of those movies where I was like, I already know exactly what. Like, as we're talking about it, I can picture the whole movie in my head. I've seen it a lot.
I liked the different aspect of the supernatural in this one, and I liked the whole. He had a different way of viewing the supernatural and the shape.
Yeah.
Like it was Rob Zombie's, vision, and it was actually different. I liked it a lot. I think
he did a really good job.
He really did. And I wish he would. He didn't make any more, right? Yeah, I wish he would have, because
It's definitely one of my favorites. I have it on DVD, and when I lived up the mountain, I only had a DVD player, so I would just keep it in there and like watch it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But no, this movie was good. I'd give it an 8.
Oh, me 10 out of 10. It's one of my
it's
favorite
one of your
movies.
favorites, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely give it an 8 because of the fact that it was actually a very good retelling.
Yeah.
One that was nearly better than the first one, but not. The first one's definitely better.
This one was definitely more like intense, just because
it was a tad bit more realistic
who
too.
Did it, and just because it's newer.
Yeah.
Like they, all movies that are.
And this
newer.
one focused a lot on the killings too.
Yeah.
I thought, which was really cool.
Yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10 because I'm a Michael Myers girly.
And this one's your favorite one, so.
This is my favorite Halloween movie. I'm a big Halloween movie fan. And just one of my favorite movies overall. You guys should watch it.
Yes. So, for the fear facts here, the actor for Loomis actually ruined a bunch of takes because he couldn't get people to stop laughing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he always made people laugh, so he ruined a crap ton of takes.
Wow.
The guy who the actor who played Loomis, I forget what his name is, but I guess they had to keep reshooting scenes because he just kept making people laugh.
Funny.
So the stepdad, he actually hurt his leg. The cast was real on his leg. The original plan was for his hand or his arm to be broken. But since he actually broke his leg, they just added it into the movie because he was already supposed to be hurt anyway. So at 6'8", the actor for Michael is 6'8".
Wow.
He is the tallest person to play Michael Myers.
Didn't I just say like 7 foot?
Yeah, he's close.
Yeah, that's.
But 6'8".
You can tell that he is that big, even through.
He was huge.
Like the shot where he's sitting at the table across from Dr. Loomis, and he's kind of like scrunched over. He's still fucking taller.
Oh, yeah.
Scrunched over. And not only is he that tall, he's fucking jacked.
Right.
Like, this is a big fucking dude who was perfectly casted for Michael Myers.
Absolutely. He did a great job.
What's his name? Do we know?
I don't remember.
We'll have to look it up.
But he was 6'8" and the tallest Michael Myers to play.
Big boy!
And for my final one, this one is actually like super interesting. Emma Stone actually auditioned.
Oh, really?
To be in this movie. I think she wanted to be Laurie, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that was kind of interesting that it was like it was like for one of the characters, and she was one of the finalists for that character, but they ended up picking the other one. But that still would have been pretty cool to have Emma Stone in the movie, even though the actors that they did pick did a really good job.
I do like her, Emma Stone.
Oh, I love Emma Stone.
That guy that played Michael Myers. His name's Tyler Mane. He's huge.
That's not his real name,
I bet he's the
apparently,
nicest guy.
Yeah, he seems like it.
Yeah,
I
get a good vibe from his pictures.
That's not his real name. It's something else, but like, that's such a cool sounding name, Tyler Mane.
He looks nice.
Yeah.
He looks like the dad from Good Luck Charlie.
Yeah, he does actually.
He does.
That's funny.
Like this, he looks like Bob Duncan.
He really does. So go. What's our next movie? Misery, right?
Misery. Wait.
Pretty sure
it's Misery. But what did you watch Rob Zombie Halloween on?
I rented it on YouTube.
Okay, I don't know if it's on anything else, but it's definitely worth.
It's on Freevee,
renting.
I think.
Freevee, you can just literally watch online. You don't have to sign up for anything, because that's what I watched My Bloody Valentine on. Misery. Have you seen it?
Yes, I own it.
Good movie.
Such a good movie.
I never watched it until Dad was like, "You should watch Misery," and I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking crazy."
It's good though.
It's really good.
I love Kathy Bates.
Really,
she's great.
She's awesome. She's in a ton of shit.
The Office.
Yep, that's what
Joe
it is
Bennett.
with her Great Danes.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of, yeah.
No, she's in a lot of stuff. She's even in American Horror Story, which she's great in too.
She does a really good job with this movie.
Yes, absolutely.
And
she's terrifying in Misery.
I was scared watching this.
Yes.
This is why I picked this one, because it has such a... I love when movies make you feel
creeped
something.
out. Yeah.
Like, that sounds stupid. Of course everybody wants that. But there's some movies you just watch and you're like, alright. This, you're like, oh my god!
Yes. But
Ew!
We'll get into that next week.
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
The
So
question.
What's the question?
I see dead people. Name the movie. Come on, people.
This is an easy one.
Easy.
If you get it, let us
Congratulations.
know on Facebook.
If you get it,
not,
you should.
Yes. If not, then better luck next time, I guess, for that one. But yes, we will catch you next week with Misery in the last movie of Cicily's birthday month.
So next time I talk to y'all, I'll be 25.
What's better than 24?
25.
So we'll catch you next week with Misery.
Catch you later.